it's an old Panasonic. I can't remember what the hell number it is. Anyways, this is my Bison video. Member of the forum. Guy who messed with me and then apologized and then jumped in on the mob again when you guys were trying to make fun of me. Sad, such a weak Willie. Like I said, it looked like you had a big box collection, and like I said, I had respect for you right at first when you came back and apologized. And just to make it clear, I still maintain that some boxes were sold in mass to the communist government, not individual Chinese peasants, you morons. And that they bought 1,000 of these things because they wanted their people to listen to Chairman Mao. And they did not have copper electrical lines or electrical lines and phone lines going out to the middle of 100,000 farms that were villages, and when they went communist they turned into farms, communal farms, and these people were advanced enough that they needed to be controlled, and how you control is propaganda. And if you don't have phones and you don't have, it's so massed, the country was so massed they didn't even have the radio ability. And I'm sure some messages were delivered by hand. So anyways, my premise is that in the real world, they put these boxes out there. You know, and there could have been records that were cut, and there could have been maybe tape decks, but I really imagine this thing, because then it can be brought to the field, and they basically let them listen to classical music only, no Western music, and propaganda tapes of Mao, and then they would also be used as PA. So again, I assert that some of these, I do believe, came from communes, and my also theory is based upon that I had friends that went to Europe and they would bring 1,000 rubber buckets, and the rubber buckets would be traded for an old enamel bucket and $1. They give them $1, a U.S. greenback, and a rubber bucket that cost 10 cents. And they get this, and there was warehouses full of carts and sleighs and buckets and enamel porcelain sinks and things that looked like they were from the 1890s and 1910s, but had actually been made in the 30s, 40s, and 50s for communist countries, communist bloc countries. And you could go buy warehouse, and then they bring back here. They cost you $35 over there. You bring back here, and you get $135. So you fill up a container. So again, because I've seen a container photograph with more than fucking 20 of these things, and Mr. Allen's store has got 50 that he's worked, I really doubt they're all from a city, one city. But again, I could be wrong. There was 6 million people there in 1983 or 4 or whatever. So, I think both theories are viable. And I hate to use theory because some son of a bitch thought he was going to work me like he was goddamn the judge. And I don't need no witnesses or judge, you jackass. My premise. Oh my lord! And the people, what horrible diction you had on the site. But there's one jerk off can't use fucking number lower caps. I everything. And you guys are just bullshit artists with spin doctors and creeps. So this is fun. And again, I had respect for Bison, and he did seem to be straight at first, and then he got off on his weird hat tangent because I mistook his fucking, icon thing, his face thing, instead of 2 hands by his side. Because remember, I was doing this on an iPhone. I was tired. I had won a Scrabble tournament the night before, and it looked like a guy with a young hipster here with the, the Canadian muckluck hat, like this one. So anyways, like that one. See the little fuzzy cap with the leather? That's what they wear up in Canada. Anyways, you jerk-offs, you're such creeps. You're all looking for a fight, looking for game, looking for, and the minute you find out somebody has something more like vultures, just creeps. So again, it's all about the commerce, not about brotherhood, about the boombox effect. I think, like I said, you've hurt the field. All your bad behavior on both forums, your just whole thing. Like I said, the movie, Step Up 3D, Disney. You guys treated the guy like shit, just like I told him you would, but I gave him your fucking link. And just like Bad Boy Billy Ali getting the shit out the fucking Martroy Electronics, wait until I do the video and I show you the rooms full of shit. The only reason Billy got to buy anything is because I said it was okay. I okayed the price because dude wanted more money. And I said, this idiot's mailing it for you. He's bargaining, selling doors to people here and there. So, I wish the guy didn't rip me off because I wanted to be his friend, but what a jag-off, like the rest of you. Scumbag, low-life, cheapskates. I've been in this business 30 years, and I never met a collecting field with such cheap, cutthroat scumbags, and it's amazing. Every one of you, it looks like. Well, 99% of you, maybe. There's got to be 1 or 2, 3 guys. But again, you're a detriment to yourselves. You think you're on something and you're on bullshit, because there's tons of this shit out there, and you probably have turned enough people off that they'd sell it to anybody else but you. So again, this is my little boy Bison, who tripped out because he couldn't verbalize. He could only tape and paste and copy. That's some bullshit. Boy, you know what? I hate every part of both of your forums too. The whole way it's set up is just like a nightmare. You guys could easily do real time there, but you're also scared of each other. You want to make sure you can, tap out your video. I noticed you guys have modified my GF link, or the thread. Yeah, you guys started pulling your creepy remarks and your video postings and all the other little snide shit. But fun and games. It'll never be the same, never be the way it could have been. I'm glad you guys did what you did, and I knew you were going to do what you did, because then it allowed me to have all this fun, and the fun I'm still having. And I doubt I would have got in on all this. I haven't drawn in, oh my God, it's been 5 or 6 years since I got in the Boomboxes. And like I said, there's 100 of my pieces hanging around, original artwork. I don't make too many copies. But, yeah. So this is my buddy Bison, and Mom, it's stuck again. And I did my best at making a bison head. But like I said, obviously a little boy, Mr. 43-year-old, apologized, and then probably was a fake apology. You guys are real into cover stories and all that other bullshit. Wow, this is a really long video. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to look at it on youtube.com, because it doesn't view these don't view very well on the iPhone app or the iTunes app. So go with YouTube, or look at it on PC, because we'll just keep doing them. I got more. I got a couple great ones.